Well, people often wonder what is chaplaincy, particularly for those who come from abroad, because the word chaplain isn't a universal word. And so the word chaplain really means someone who cares, someone who's willing to care for people of whatever religious background or no religious background. So chaplaincy is a base where we represent that form of care. We're guests within both the universities, and we provide care both for students and for staff, and we do that in two ways. One way is we provide a base, a chaplaincy. We might think of the chaplaincy as a kind of sanctuary. It's a little oasis in the university where students and staff can come and find a bit of space for themselves. In fact, chaplaincy is I guess the most quietest place in the university deliberately, so that those who actually find the hustle and the bustle of university life, the stress of being a lecturer or being a student, and they just want somewhere to escape to. Going to university for the first time, particularly an 18, 19-year-old, it's a very big step. They're leaving their safe home environment, leaving their friends and family, and they're coming to a very alien new place. These days we have the advantage of Facebook and the internet, which does allow students to make some friends beforehand, but nevertheless it still is a very big step to come to university. So chaplaincy wants to play a big part in those first 2 or 3 weeks in providing a range of things which might just care for students who haven't yet found a friend, who might feel a little bit lonely, alienated, wondering, why have I come here? So we put on simple things like food, meals, cream tea events, fish and chip suppers, movie nights, a quiz night, help I can't cook lessons, how to cope with stress, how to make friends. Short, simple, half-an-hour events, often linked with food and drinks so that people can feel relaxed, which provides both a place for people who don't quite fit in to come to events, but also a place where they might meet friends and make friends, and allow them to feel a little bit more stable and secure. I've talked about how we often journey with students. It's not uncommon for us to find ourselves journeying with a student who is really questioning and challenging their belief system, whatever that might be. It might be as someone who's a very committed religious person who's left their religious home and now beginning to think afresh in new ways. It may be someone who has no religious belief system and who is really searching. And so our role as chaplain is very much providing a space for allow people to think through their religious belief so that they can find that which is comfortable for them without prejudice, without bias, and with respecting their own uniqueness of working out their own belief system.
Chaplaincy is a really quiet place you can come to and just chill out and do your work and like focus and things. It can also be a place where there's people around, so if you want to talk, you can talk to them, and you can basically use the space how you want to. So it's really great.
I first discovered chaplaincy by a leaflet that the SU gave out, and I went to a house from my first year, not halls like most students. So I was making friends quite so easily, didn't know so many people, so I went to chaplaincy to discover what things were like and to make some new friends, and I ended up meeting a course mate and someone else who became two of my future housemates from my second year.
The chaplaincy is an amazing place. You can kind of come here, you can talk to the chaplains here. They're really friendly people. You can come and talk to about your problems at home, about your problems at university, or you can just come here and have a nice little chat, see different people's opinions, make some new friends. It's a really peaceful place. There's a couple of computers here which not many people know about, well they probably will now, but you can come and use them, and it gets away from the busyness of the library and other places. It's just a nice place to kind of do your work and relax.
One of the roles of chaplaincy is to be an interface, a link between the community and the university. Chaplaincy clearly has a key link with the various religious student groups which are affiliated to the Students' Union. That might be the Christian Union or the Islamic Society or the Jewish Society or the Buddhist Society. and we'll very much try and support those groups in whatever way.